Most people have no idea what theta brainwaves are, yet they wonder why they can't focus, why their creativity is stuck, or why their motivation disappears the moment they need it most. The answer isn't more caffeine. It's not another habit tracker or another productivity book. It's something most people never learn how to access, a mental state called theta. Theta is your brain's secret weapon, but it only shows up if you know how to unlock it. And in this video, I'll show you the science behind it, why you're probably never in it, and how a 7-minute audio tool called the Genius Wave helps you tap into it almost instantly. Let's break it down. Your brain operates across 5 primary frequencies. Beta is your day-to-day focus, problem-solving, talking, reacting. Most people live in this state. But stay in beta too long and you get anxious, scattered, and burnt out. Alpha is calm and reflective. Good for reading or walking. Then comes theta. This is where things get interesting. Theta sits between 4 and 8 Hz. It's slower, deeper, and far more powerful. You access theta naturally right before sleep or during deep meditation. It's the gateway to insight, memory consolidation, and subconscious programming. It's also the frequency most linked to flow states, the kind of focus where you lose track of time and just create. The problem is, most people never get there. We're overstimulated. We wake up and check our phones. We scroll, we stress, we multitask. All of this keeps the brain stuck in beta. Even when you try to relax, your mind stays active. That's why people say things like, "I can't meditate," or "My brain never turns off." It's not that they're broken, it's that their brain never downshifts. This is why theta matters. When your brain is in theta, things get quiet. Internal resistance fades. Your subconscious becomes more accessible. And your ability to learn, create, and focus goes up dramatically. This isn't a theory, it's neuroscience. In 2001, researchers at Stanford ran a study comparing the effects of theta brainwave entrainment with standard meditation. The results? The theta group showed greater improvements in mood, problem-solving, and emotional regulation. Other studies, including ones backed by Harvard and NIH, have shown that theta waves can improve memory recall, reduce anxiety, and even assist with trauma recovery. And here's the best part. You don't need to spend years learning how to meditate to get the benefits. With the right tool, you can train your brain to enter theta in just minutes. That's where the Genius Wave comes in. It's a 7-minute audio protocol that uses phase-locked binaural beats and isochronic tones to guide your brain into the theta state. Quickly, safely, and reliably. You don't need to believe in it. You just need to use it. I was skeptical at first. I've seen the self-help hype. But the Genius Wave doesn't ask you to journal, chant, or visualize. It simply runs precise audio frequencies through headphones to shift your brain waves. I tested it. I measured my focus windows. I tracked creative output. And the results were clear. When I used the Genius Wave before deep work or problem solving, I got into flow faster and stayed there longer. Here's how it works. The audio uses slightly different frequencies in each ear to create a beat inside your brain. That beat entrains your brain, meaning it gently pulls your dominant brain waves into sync with the target frequency, in this case theta. But the genius wave doesn't stop there. It stacks those binaural beats with layered phase-shifting tones and neuroacoustic techniques that increase hemispheric coherence. In plain English, it syncs both sides of your brain and tunes them to theta. When that happens, your default mental noise fades. You stop overanalyzing. You stop doubting. You just start doing it. For creators, this is everything. When you're in theta, ideas connect faster. You write smoother. You solve problems from a place of clarity instead of stress. For professionals, this means fewer distractions and better decision-making. For anyone trying to build momentum in their life or business, it means breaking the loop of hesitation and finally acting. The Genius Wave makes this accessible. No app. No recurring fees. Just headphones, 7 minutes, and silence. So why isn't this more mainstream? Simple. Most people are addicted to beta. High stimulation, high noise environments feel productive, even when they're not. You can scroll for hours, attend endless meetings, and still feel like you got nothing done. That's beta overload. Theta doesn't feel productive at first because it's quiet. It's subtle. It's not sexy. But it's powerful. It's where you access ideas you didn't know you had. Where you make decisions without second guessing. Where your nervous system relaxes enough to actually let you move forward. The Genius Wave is the fastest legal way I've found to enter that state on command, and I've tested everything from nootropics to breathwork to cold plunges. If you've ever sat down to work but couldn't start, or stared at a blank screen and felt frozen, or hit decision fatigue by 11 a.m., you've experienced beta exhaustion. You don't need more hustle. You need access. Access to the part of your mind that works when the noise stops. Access to theta. That's what this tool gives you. Not magic. Not motivation. Just a shortcut to the state your brain performs best in, when you stop forcing it and start training it. I've used the Genius Wave before writing, before filming, before high-stakes meetings, and even before sleep on stressful days. The results are consistent. I feel clear. I feel aligned. I stop procrastinating, not because I forced myself to, but because the resistance is gone. The brain is tuned. Action becomes obvious. So, if you've been relying on hacks, timers, or willpower to force your way into focus, try something different. Try tuning your state instead of pushing through it. Listen to the Genius Wave once a day, just 7 minutes. No scrolling. No distractions. Then take action immediately after. It's called your momentum window. Use that window to build. To write. To plan. To solve. Whatever matters most to you, do it right after listening. You'll feel the shift. Not just in what you get done, but in how you feel doing it. I don't recommend many tools because most of them create more noise. But this one creates space. It works in silence. And from that silence, something powerful emerges. It's not hype. It's your brain, finally aligned with what you're trying to do. If you want to experience that for yourself, the link is below. One-time purchase. No recurring fees. Lifetime access. Use it daily or on demand. 7 minutes. That's it. Train your brain to enter Theta. Build from clarity. And finally, stop fighting your own mind every time you try to start. If you found this valuable, drop a comment below. What task do you keep putting off? I'll share exactly how I'd approach it using theta state momentum. You've already got the potential. Now it's time to unlock the state that lets it flow.